YouTube の皆さん、こんにちは。ラさんです。今日私の休みですけど、新しいの YouTube のビデオを作っている。そして、私の最近のビデオは悪いでした。ちょっとごめんなさい。But I hope tonight's video is a little better. But just in case you didn't get to watch it, because you got annoyed with the fact that the voice didn't match the video on the last one, tonight I'll go over what I went over in the first video that you saw about greetings. So what I did in the first video was Ohayo gozaimasu, which is good morning, and then how you can finish that with my name is, and pleased to meet you. So just for review, that went something like this. Ohayo gozaimasu. Watashi no namae wa Rasan desu. Dozo yoroshiku. Now again, that comes out to be Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning. Watashi no my namae name. Wa again would be the as for or speaking of in this sentence. So Rasan desu. Des in this case, in this situation, would be is or am. So so far you've got hello, good morning, my name is, and then Rasan, and dozo yoroshiku again, meaning pleased to meet you. So now we're gonna move into our next situation, which would be your afternoon and evening greetings. So it's pretty much the same as the first greeting, only difference is you're changing the front of it. So where you'd be saying Ohayo, now you're going to switch the Ohayo gozaimasu to konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa is good afternoon in Japanese. So you can use that as another conversation starter if you meet a person that speaks Japanese in the afternoon. You can say konnichiwa. And here's the fun part. It doesn't change. Alright? So it doesn't change. Watashi no namae wa Rasan desu. Dozo yoroshiku. Those 4 points here do not change. So, it's a good afternoon. Konnichiwa. My name is. Watashi no namae wa Rasan desu. Rasan. Dozo yoroshiku. Pleased to meet you. So that's very simple. Just keep practicing with the first set of words that we gave in the first video, and then add on as you see fit, meaning take the konbanwa or konnichiwa. So that's the next thing we're going to learn is about konbanwa. Konbanwa is Japanese for good evening. So konbanwa, again, it doesn't change. Watashi no namae wa Rasan desu. Dozo yoroshiku. So those 4 points again do not change. Notice the only thing that we've changed tonight is that particular starting word. So we went from Ohayo gozaimasu to konnichiwa to konbanwa. Those are the 3 introductions that you can use to start off a conversation. But they all end in watashi no namae wa Rasan desu. Dozo yoroshiku. Of course, you'll be using your name to get your point across, not my name. Hopefully not my name. If you're using my name, it's fraud and I'm going to sue. But anyway, oh well, unless your name is my name. You know, people have the same name. But anyhow, so again, here's the second thing that you're going to learn tonight besides the openings that we just practiced. Try practicing it with friends. You know, you can have one friend say to you, Ohayo gozaimasu, and they can say, you can say back to them, Ohayo gozaimasu, watashi no namae wa, and then your name, desu, dozo yoroshiku. And then, now here's what you can say if you want to answer when someone says that. So if someone comes over to you and says, Ohayo gozaimasu, introduces themselves and says, Dozo yoroshiku, you can say, yoroshiku mo, which means it's pleased, I'm pleased to meet you as well. Or you might want to include your name. You can say, your name desu, and then yoroshiku mo, dozo yoroshiku mo, which is, you know, nice to meet you as well. So you can use that. That's a good way to answer. Or you can say, hajimemashite. Hajimemashite means beginning or first time that you're doing something. So hajimemashite means the first time that you're meeting a person when you're talking about introductions. So you can definitely use that to your advantage as well. So those are just a couple of tips that I wanted to hand out to you tonight. And as usual, minasan, Nihongo de hanashite, 日本語で話してが、 narittareba, renshu shi nakereba naranai, which means that if you want to speak Japanese, you have to practice. You must practice. So don't be afraid to practice. Ask yourself questions in Japanese and answer them, or ask yourself questions in English and answer them. That's a good practice as well. But I think that's about all the time we're going to have for tonight. Thank you for watching my Baka Japanese Adventure Show. We'll try to get some more interesting things as time goes on. But again, these are just beginning lessons, so it's not going to be all that great for right now. But thanks for tuning in. Minasan, oyasumi nasai. Ja, mata ne.